We made it just barely in time, but we made it. We're about to do a Formula V race. I just showered in like 0.2 seconds before. But let this, come on. All right. Got the phone up in case anyone hops in. So this is a Formula V race. We're gonna do, it's like a 12-minute race, I think. I didn't qualify, I was missing it, I was in the shower. But we're gonna start 9th on this one. So let's see how we can do. All right, it's about to go green. No, I did not just do that. I just got a black flag. I did that yesterday, and I literally was intentionally like, don't do that today, and then I clicked it. I freaking hit the gas. So we basically just ruined our race. First one of the day. You'll love to see it. That's okay. Let's see what we can make happen. You never know in Formula V. I can't believe I did that. Very frustrating. Ooh. And we would have been in a good spot right now. We're in 2nd from 9th. But unfortunately for me, I have to pit. It's a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, I believe. All right, let's do our drive-through penalty and hopefully we can catch back up. I had this happen yesterday and we still managed a 5th. So let's see what we can pull out with this. This is for jumping the start. Something I've never done until yesterday, and I've done it twice now in a row. But we're still in it. So let's focus, let's get dialed. Come on. The stream is dead today. I think these still keep playing in like the YouTube algorithm for a while, so right now there's not anyone in the chat, which is very boring. I love whenever I can see stuff coming through. I'm gonna try to figure out how to make a stream where you have like the chat in, or maybe I have it to where it like reads the comments. Because I can't look down and read it, it's so hard. Unless I put it on this somehow, which I might be able to do. All right, so again, we got a black flag first lap. So we are currently 7 seconds behind 5th place. We're looking for at least a top 5 finish. We would have been in a really good spot if that didn't happen. But we're not gonna cry over spilled milk. We're gonna get a decent finish, try to get a couple points at the very least. And we'll focus on a clean race. We don't want any points of going off track or anything. There's no point in that this race. If you're battling for like a nice first or second place, I can understand that, but we're just gonna focus on some good laps. I did not just do that. I downshifted way too early. But we didn't wreck it. We're still on the track, which is really what matters. an 8-second gap to somehow find. There's 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the race. Anything could happen. We're currently 8.3 seconds, so we made a little ground up. We just need to do that 8.2 seconds. We just need to keep that rolling. And maybe he makes a mistake, you never know. The other day, I got a 2nd place finish, even with the back flag, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to rewind the tape, someone go back and check that, but I'm pretty sure yesterday when we got the black flag, we still somehow got 2nd because, I know we got 5th. That's a complete and utter lie. We got 5th. But the race before that, I think I was in like 3rd. No, I was in 4th. I can't tell a story for my life right now. But we were in 4th place, 3rd and 2nd fought, and I ended up getting a 2nd place yesterday. And I was not mad about it because I had a spin out, I'm pretty sure, like the first lap. It's just me, myself, and I. Solo riding till I die. Come on. Nice. All right, it's down to 6.5 seconds, so you just never know. There's 6 minutes to go. All it takes is one spin out, and then boom, we're in the top 5. It would be great if there's a collision, but we're definitely catching up to the dude. He's 5.7 seconds ahead. Oh, now he's up to 6. 5.9. I think that's him right there. Hopefully he feels us breathing down his neck. When you start to see someone in the rear view, you start to race different. And there's 5 minutes left in this race. Come on. He must have had an incident because he was pretty close to the car in front of him. But there he is. Come on. 5.5. No way. He's right there. He's in the wall. We made the pass. What did I say? What did I tell you? Let's keep it going. 3rd and 4th are neck and neck. They are racing hard, so you never know. They could crash, and we could get one more position. We're gonna be in the top 5 now, even with that drive-through penalty. I accidentally hit the accelerator right before the green flag. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Went in a little hot in that turn, but that's okay. We're making it work. There's 3 minutes left in the race. The car behind is 3.6 seconds, so we just got to keep a good, clean race. He's probably going to be pushing it pretty hard. If he makes a single mistake, it'll be catastrophic. But the same could be said for us. So we're focused on keeping it fast, but also safe. Beautiful turn. All right, we almost, oh wow, caution. But that is a car that is not even anything we're worried about. That is a lap car. Just let me pass, buddy. I don't want anything to do with you. But he has a nice buffer for me and the car behind. So that's good. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid. All right, he was on our tail a little bit, but we just really kind of lost him in that section there. He was not good at that section. So he's now 3 seconds behind, which is beautiful. He was kind of a concern because on these straightaways, if he was going to start going neck and neck, it's just not worth it. I'm going to have to let him pass. I'm not going to risk it. Hope, how's it going? Demon Child, how are you, buddy? I think you're new. I've never seen your name in the chat. Welcome. You're about to see the finish. This is the last lap. We're currently 5th. I got a black flag the first lap, so I had to do a drive-through penalty. That's okay. We're making it work. We're about to get a top 5. How's everyone's Sunday so far? I can look down in just a second. I see you, Demon Child. I'm talking to you. Come on. How's it going, dude? I've never seen you in the chat either. How's it going, buddy? We're about to finish this race up. We got a top 5, it looks like. We just got to finish this last little bit of track here. Come on. And then we can look at the chat. It's hard to look at the chat and race all at the same time. All right, but that is the race, ladies and gentlemen. That is the race. Nice try, too slow. That's hilarious. I kind of want to see what they were talking about, but what's going on, everybody? Hope, how are you? I'm just going to call you Hope because I don't know if it's Sadie, I don't know if it's Maddie, I don't know what to believe. So, dude, hi, how's it going, man? Good to see you, welcome. We're doing a bit of Sunday racing here today, okay? We just got a 5th place. I accidentally jumped the start, so I had to do a drive-through penalty. That was my bad. But that's okay. We made it through. I don't think we had any incidents. So you want others to race clean but drive in their side. That's hilarious. I want to see what they did. They were salty. There's a couple racers. Dylan something. There he goes. Hageman, yep. They were salty at each other. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I will say, Dylan, that's kind of on you, buddy. Yeah, Dylan, that was a little bit of a cheap shot there, pal. That's okay. I think we got through the race pretty clean. You're having a good day so far, Sadie? That's good. I like to hear it. I think I'm going to do another race. I think we're going to stick with it. Should I do another one of the same ones? I feel like I should. I think I'm going to. We're just going to stick with it. We're going to try to not get a penalty the first lap. But I do think we made a little bit of progress there. So we at least boost our points slightly, even with it only being 5th place. So everyone's having a good day so far? I love to hear it. What is happening, Demon Child? We are racing today, buddy. That's what's happening. Today's Sunday. It's a day of rest. It's Lord's Day. So we are going to hang out on the sim. Maybe watch a movie today. I'd love to watch a movie. What movie should I watch? Type some recommendations. MX-5. Is that what I should do? I've never even done an MX-5. It's the same track though. The only reason I'm doing this one specifically is they're different racing disciplines. So if I'm doing this one, I'm boosting my sports car license or my Formula license, whatever it is. So this one's I think this is Formula, which is what I want because I'm trying to get into the F4 cars. And then once I do that, I want to get from F4 and go up from there. We'll see what happens. Ultimately, I want to be racing an IndyCar, and I think you need a C license for that. So I'm a rookie right now, so I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. But hopefully, we can change that. It is iRacing, my man. We are doing some iRacing today. Yes, sir. Also, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat, so welcome. We're doing a bit of sim racing today. It's Sim Racing Sunday. Maybe that should be the title of the video, Sim Racing Sunday. That's kind of clever. I'm sure no one's ever thought of that before. But we're trying to get our Formula license upgraded here. We're trying to get into F4. So right now this is Formula V. So we're racing Formula V and we're racing at Lime Rock. So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. We're just straight up vibing out on the sim. Skirt, skirt. Off track, you don't want that. To be honest, I really don't need to practice this track, so I'm not going to. We're just gonna wait for the race. I've done this enough to where I'm not really that worried about it, and honestly, it gets repetitive. So let's see what the comments have to say. Anyone in the comments? We got a few of you out there. Say hi. We've been doing a lot of sim racing lately, so the sim racing has been a lot of fun. We're trying to get an upgrade to the F4 license, so I think we need a D license for that. Right now we're a rookie in iRacing. Cam, how's it going, brother? I don't think I've seen you either, so welcome. You love to see a new face. Welcome. What car is that? We are racing the Formula Vs, so these are like, I think it's just called a Formula V car. I literally think that's all it's called. Formula and then VEE is what these are called. They're just an open wheel car. This is like basically, if you get into iRacing, you have to start at the lowest tier. This is the lowest tier. It's like this, like Mazda's, all that kind of stuff. They have this car and then they have a faster version of this that I can race in a rookie. I kind of like this one a little bit better because you can feel the weight so much more. But dude, my favorite motorsport, and this is probably controversial, is IndyCar. I love IndyCar. So like right over there, I don't know if you can see that picture, that's of the first Indy 500 back in 1911. Over here, there's another poster, this one right here. That's a poster of Mid-Ohio, another race we went to earlier this year. I love IndyCar, man. I went to a couple NASCAR races in the past year or so. It just doesn't hit the same for me. What about you? What's your favorite? What's your favorite motorsport? I mean, dude, IndyCar, there's no traction control. There's no ABS. It's just pure power in a tub like this, dude. Look at that. Imagine driving this thing. They can go 240 miles an hour. It is unbelievable. And it runs off the same fuel as your Honda Civic would. F1? F1 is the most popular. I get that. The thing that I don't like about F1 is how big those cars are. They're huge. If you look at an Indy car next to a F1 car, the F1 car is like 1.5 times longer. give or take. I don't know what the actual length is, but F1 is sick. I just love Indy, man. Regardless, I'm trying to get my license to be racing those. I did do the Formula, what car? Oh, you know what? I was doing the Indy NXT cars and I was loving that. So this is still practice. I don't even want to do practice. I'm going to keep talking to you guys while this is waiting. I don't need to practice this track. I'm really not that worried about it. I'm not going to get any better in the next 2 minutes. Not even. It's ending in 3 seconds. Have you seen how, dude, NASCAR is huge though. And people love it. The company I work for, Minor, we sponsor Carson Hocevar. And I got to meet Carson a few months ago at Pocono. And he's a big sim guy. My man loves sim racing. So he's got a sim in his hauler and everything. But NASCAR is huge. And what I will say is when I go to IndyCar races, I feel like it is the best racing for the money. It's also the best like exposure to like the drivers. Like you can meet drivers. If you go to a NASCAR race, unless you're like one of the sponsors, you're not meeting drivers. Is Carson your favorite? Dude, mine too. Carson's the man. I got a picture with him the day before. But dude, he was awesome. He talked to us for like 5-10 minutes. And like I said, he's a big sim guy. We talked sims a little bit. I was asking if he knew what Acetech was. He had no idea what that was. He was like, I just race Fanatec or whatever he said. Partik, how's it going, brother? Welcome back. I thought you were mad at me the other day, but you're back, so that's good to see. There's a fan zone before races. I know there is. But dude, there's like that at everything, and I hate lines. I'm not interested in that. Because they're like so long, dude. They're like, people wait, like go there at like 3 a.m. to do that. Because there's some big NASCAR fans. What I'm saying is at IndyCar, like when you go to Mid-Ohio, if you go to Mid-Ohio for Indy, this is a hack. Mid-Ohio is one of the best ones because you can literally go on the grid, everything, like be 2 seconds, like 2 feet away from the driver. It's crazy. Dude, I brought a camera up there. I was filming like Alex Palou, Newgarden, Power, you know, the big names, Graham Rahal, all those guys. Partik, we are driving the Formula V cars. We're still in the Formula V cars. We're trying to upgrade our license, so we need some decent races, and I need safe races. I cannot be hitting cars or going off the track. We needed some safe races. Dude, I recommend going. Dude, go next year. It's in July. And let me know if you do go, and maybe I can get you some access. I got to do, like if you go to my Instagram for Morbor, you can see like I got to do a ride along in a IndyCar. So like they do ride alongs in the IndyCar where they have 2-seaters. Like if you saw the Indy 500, Tom Brady did that. And Dave Portnoy just did it recently. But I got to do that at Mid-Ohio. What am I doing right now? I gotta focus. This is qualifying. I cut the corner. I know. Luckily this is my practice lap. Anthony, how's it going, brother? 6767. How's it going, fam? We're doing another race today, buddy. We're back on Formula V. This is going to be our first time lap right here. We have some decent speed coming into the exit. Let's see how it shakes out. We were at 99 at the checker. That's really good for me. Let's keep the speed. Oh my gosh. I really whiffed that, guys. I whiffed it. So it's going to come down probably to our second lap. Because while I had an incredibly oh my gosh. I got to dial in. I see all the comments coming and I'm excited to read them. That's my problem. I'm getting too excited. It's probably someone roasting me saying, Matt, stay on the track, dude. What are you doing? Another thing I need to do is clean this monitor. Apparently I spit when I talk. There's so many spit marks on this monitor. Kind of gross. Come on. All right, that probably wasn't the best lap, so let's hope we can. Oh, that was another beautiful exit there. We're going 99 at the finish. All right, let's just make sure we don't go too fast into there. Let's go ahead, throw it to third. Throw some accelerator at it. Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Come on. That was a little slow, but that's okay. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing different in those exits, but it was much better. No way. Right now it's saying I got first place. I will say that was one of my best laps I ever did. Right now it says we have pole, so we'll see if that sticks. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but let's see the chat. Sorry I couldn't read it. I saw it, I can't remember where. So yeah, this is just a two-seater. I'll show you, I can't show you a video right this second, but there's a two-seater that IndyCar does. It's called, I don't even remember what it's called. It has a name, I can't remember. But they have it at every IndyCar race. They're kind of expensive. Honestly, the track hooked us up with one, which was pretty sick. So that was neat. We got to do that. And then, like I said, Mid-Ohio is just a sick race because you're right there with the great. Dude, these drivers are incredible drivers. I mean, IndyCar is an incredibly difficult racing discipline, and it beats the heck out of you. The F1 cars are like driving on couches, if I had to guess, in comparison. But let's see here. All right, so we got tricky curve. Yes, it was Partika, and honestly, I mess it up quite often, to be honest. It's whenever you try to dive too much, you try to go too fast into it, you end up going way wide, then you're in the gravel, then you have another problem. But yeah, this is Lime Rock. Good eye, good eye. This is Lime Rock. Very fun track, too. The new NASCAR 25 game came out Friday for console, and Carson did a stream on it. Yeah, no, I did see that. I did see that. The only thing is, he was doing it with a controller, wasn't he? Why didn't he have it hooked up to a sim? Because that's what I'm really curious of. Whenever it comes out in November for PC, so once it's out for PC, I'm going to try it because it is iRacing. So I am curious to see how it compares to like iRacing on here, and hopefully it's a little bit cheaper because you got to buy everything on iRacing. Yeah, I wouldn't say that with close corners because of the amount of G-force you're getting. Yeah, dude, that's true. That is actually facts. It's meant for. He wouldn't use controller. Yeah, and I'm sure it's fun with the, and honestly, maybe they want him to use a controller just because you don't need a full sim them, and that's kind of the whole point, I guess, of it. But it'll be interesting for the lives and all that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting to see, like, live racing with other people if it's just a wreck fest the entire time. Because on iRacing, if you like wreck people intentionally, you'll get banned. They'll literally like suspend your account for a while. All right, let's see where we are at currently. Right now we are on pole, which would be my first time ever on pole. You guys are witnessing it here live. Yeah, I understand that they're hard to drive. There's just G-forces and everything. But what I'm saying is the suspension and all the stuff that goes into that car in comparison to the Indy cars is completely different. You're comparing a $2 million race car to a $20 million race car. There's not that much of a difference in the motors and stuff. It's all the engineering and everything that goes into those cars. That's why there's manufacturer like awards and everything. I guess that's true even in IndyCar though. I'm not talking smack on F1. But like I said, IndyCar is one of the best values. I love IndyCar. Some good racing. For B-back was it at time? Really, was it? I would imagine so. So do you have it? Did you try it? Or were you just watching a stream? All right, Candace is at a baby shower. So let's see how that's going for her. Aw. Aw, that's good. She must be having a good time. All right, back to the stream. I don't have it yet, Xbox. Aw, yeah, no, I don't know why they didn't come out with the PC version right away. I was kind of bummed, to be honest with you. I like went to download, I was like, oh my God, it's not here. I have a PS5 hooked up to this, but I can't use this for the PS5. It's only for PC. So that was kind of a bummer. Green flag, let's focus. We did get the pole. Let's see if we can keep it. All right, first lap down. We were able to hold the lead. The car behind is 1 second behind. I'm going to have to be dialed, and I can't look at the comments. I see them coming in, but I can't read anything. That's why I need to get one of those things. Is there a way that you can make it read them out loud? That'd be fun. Oh my gosh. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad. No, I got damage. No way. I've never seen that happen. Oh my God, I have a meatball. I have a meatball flag. I have to. I have to. Oh no, my car got destroyed. I've never seen that happen. A devastating blow to our day. I've never seen that. Oh, I got suspension damage. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I must have hit that thing with some force. Silverstone stick. Silverstone is sick, dude. It's a fun track to race on here too. Bro, I can't believe that just happened. This is devastating. Yeah, dude. Do you remember that Grosjean wreck? Do you remember when Grosjean wrecked and then his car, he came out of the fire, it went through the guardrail? That was crazy. All right, well, our race is pretty much shot. I've never seen suspension damage like that happen. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm just gonna try to stay on track. I can't believe that just happened. We have to be in last place right now. I don't even think there's a way I can come back from that, to be honest. Okay, there's a yellow, so something's up here. I think that's 10th place, so maybe I can at least be 10th. Oh man, that's devastating. We started first, only within 2 laps to damage our car beyond repair. Yeah, dude, it was huge, man. So the driver that was the reserve driver after Grosjean wrecked like that was Pietro Fittipaldi, and the car I showed you earlier, the Indy car, was Pietro Fittipaldi. Are you kidding me, dude? Bro, what are you? I can't even believe that. What are you doing, dude? I just got incident points for some dude over 10th place. I still can't believe I got damage on that. That's wild. Yeah, Grosjean. Well, Grosjean's who went out, but Pietro Fittipaldi was the reserve driver for Haas at the time, and he drove his car once Grosjean was in the hospital and everything. Well, he was the IndyCar driver for the 30 car last year. So, well, not last year, well, last season, but the season before that, last year. And dude is awesome. He's now a Cadillac F1 reserve driver. So shout out Pietro. His brother's in Formula 2, Enzo. All right, so we're in 9th place right now. I think that's probably where we're gonna stay unless somebody wrecks, because 7th and 8th are about 20 seconds ahead. Yeah, but Grosjean, he raced an IndyCar. He didn't do anything, dude. All he did was wreck. Bro, every single race, when he was in the DHL car, no shade to Grosjean, but dude, he wrecked all the time. And then he would always get out of the car all mad, like it was the car's fault. It's like, dude, after the 5th wreck, it's not the car. And then DHL went to Alex Palou, and then Alex Palou's won pretty much every championship. Dude is a stud. Dude, I'm so bummed about that. We literally started 1st, and we're gonna end 9th. We might be able to get 8th. You just never know. And I'm catching up to that guy. He's not like a 16.9. Not that that's that life-shattering. Now he's 17.2. Maybe I won't. I'm still pretty upset about that Nicholas guy hitting me for 10th place. Split in half. The car, dude, it was crazy, the car. They have it in a museum. The tub didn't split in half. Did it? Did the tub split in half? I mean, it's crazy that these things survive what they survive. You should look up the Joseph Newgarden wreck at, oh crap, what, dang it, I just went off track. You should look up the Joseph Newgarden wreck. I forget what track it was this year, dude. He flipped upside down. It was insane. He had a pretty rough year this year. That's a long one. I can't read that just a second. Come on. The car in front's 13 seconds ahead. You just never know. He must have made a mistake. Like I said, if he starts to feel like I'm catching him, he might make another mistake. I'm faster than both the cars in front of me by a long shot. Remember when I said they were 20 seconds? Now they're down to 13 and 16. But I just don't know if there's enough race left. There's only 2 minutes left in the race. And I'm out of water. This is just devastating. Oh wait, no, I got a little bit left in this one. What am I doing? I gotta focus. Come on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. Come on. All right, 12 seconds and 13.8. I don't know how after that sketchy turn. Let's see. 2 minutes to go. Is it enough? All right, I just gained like a full second on the car in front. I don't know what happened. Something's going on with the cars ahead. I'm down to 10 seconds. Oh my God. Devastating. Devastating. All right, we're about to be on the last lap here. It's a full 10-second gap, but they are neck and neck, so if they wreck each other, you just never know. If these two wreck each other, they are literally battling for 7th and 6th. Oh, we're 8th place right now somehow. We're hoping for a wreck or a spin out or something. We're gaining on them 7.8. And the turn up here is where I'm thinking they might spin one another. Come on. 7.1. Oh no, they survived it. $6.7. It's not going to be enough. I'm gaining on them, but it's not going to be enough. Well, I knocked 14 seconds off in 5 minutes, so that ain't nothing to sneeze at. All right, 6-7. All right. Well, we started first and we finished 8th. Really not cool. But we did get our first pole, and maybe there's points for that. But we also got 4 points because some goober. That's okay. All right, let's see what we see here. Go fast. I was going as fast as I could, Patrick, if I'm being honest with you. That's pretty much as fast as these cars go. But we could do a different car. We got plenty of cars if you want to switch it up. Also, welcome, because I've never seen your name in here, Patrick. Dovas, I've never seen you either, so welcome, brother. All right, so I have a sim rig. That's pretty cool. You got a sim too? Bro, add me. Go to my Instagram, shoot me a message or something like that. We'll add each other. I had a viewer the other day. Dude, we got in a race together. It was sick. Or why don't you hop in a race right now? Hop in a race right now, buddy. What time is sim rig? All right, so the sim rig I have is it's just basically an A-frame. It's a Track Racer TR120 frame. Then I got a curved I forget what monitor this is. It's a curved like LG, I think. Is that what it is? I feel like it's an LG. It's a sick monitor. It's nice. I kind of thought about doing a triple, but we'll see what happens. I'm not doing that right away. This is an expensive monitor. So that's this thing, but we got the Asetek Invicta base, dude. This thing is the key. It is sick. It's a 27 newton meter base. You got your Formula wheel here. I also have, if I'm doing NASCAR races, I'll switch it over to the Forte wheel for the NASCARs and all that kind of stuff. So we got we got 1 more minute left to pick a race. So we could do an unranked race. We could do a Daytona race. We could do a Draft Master Talladega. I just don't know how I feel about that. We could do another Lime Rock. I really don't think I wanted to do another one of those, to be honest with you. So we're probably going to skip that. Maybe I should do another one. What do we think? Dude, the G29 is a sick base. That's what Carson uses. Dude, should I do a Draft Masters? I just don't know if I want to wreck and lose my points. Or should we just do a pickup cup? Pickup cup can be fun. It can get real toxic. We'll do a pickup cup. This is a for funsy one. We're gonna do a for funsy race, but we're gonna swap out the steering from the Formula and put on the big boy. We'll have to program that sucker probably, but that's okay. Do you like the Logitech? What do you think of it? My first one that I ever used was my uncle bought a Podium One. I don't know if you're familiar with what those are. They're like it's a brand that like makes the sim and stuff. So he has like a motion and all that kind of stuff. And it came with the Asetek Invicta and some of the stuff. So I was like, dude, I'm just gonna copy that and buy it and build it myself. So that's what I did. It was still salty, but it's freaking awesome. I love this sim. You think anybody will beat the record of 7? Dude, I don't know, man. 7 is pretty crazy. The thing that stinks is the way that they're changing championships these days. I don't think it's even going to mean the same thing to win championships. That might be a hot take. But I'm pretty sure Dale Jr. actually just said that recently, where he was like, and then Joey Logano went to defend it. Yeah, that's all I got, dude. I got pedals, I got the wheel, and that's all I have. I don't have the shifters. I don't have the e-brake. If you want to do drifting or anything like that, I've thought about getting it. I just don't. For the racing I'm doing, I don't need it. If I'm being totally honest, I just don't care. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I mean, it has the paddle shifting up here, but I don't have a clutch pedal. Yeah, dude, it's hard for me to even understand the playoffs, dude. Because I grew up watching Dale, like legit. And then Dale died, and I'm not joking. Like, that's about when I got out of it. Probably because that's when my dad stopped watching or something. But I don't even understand it when I watch them. With all the stages and all that stuff, it's like, well, dude, go 200 laps or whatever it is and don't stop unless there's cautions. I don't get it. Like, the whole thing's just trying to be like a sport that you can bet on or something. That's what it feels like, at least. But what do I know? I'm just a dude with a sim. All right, we're doing the setup right now. Upshift, downshift. Look left, look right, exit, bada bing, bada boom. All right. And you do not want to forget about the volumes, because if you do, you're going to be devastated with how annoying everyone in the chat is. It's just this is an unranked race, so it is going to be a wreck fest. There's no way you get through this without seeing some accidents. There's going to be trucks flying over top of you. There's going to be all sorts of stuff going on, and I guarantee it. I don't think I've ever been a part of a race that didn't have that. I mean, it's fine. I just don't get how that's racing. I don't understand how is it a race? That's like if you were doing like cross country or something like that. Okay, we're gonna take an hour break or whatever. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. Run as fast as you can. We're gonna stop and then we'll let you all run at the same time. No, I want to do a marathon. You keep going until it's done. First one across the finish line wins. What is not, like, how is that not just a race? I don't understand stages in any racing. But again, I'm just a guy with a sim. I don't know anything. I knew it was about to end. I wanted to spin out. Yeah, dude, my dad says stages are sick. I don't agree. I just don't understand it. Until someone tells me a good reason how a race should have stages, like I said, how is a race if you're stopping? It just doesn't make sense. And then if you compound that with, if you do iRacing and you do the new cars in NASCAR versus the old NASCAR cars, you realize how lame NASCAR even is from a driving perspective, I feel. This is all hot takes, and I'm not trying to come in NASCAR's throat right now, but it's just not the same. It doesn't even feel like race. It feels like a drafting experience. The old cars were hard to control. These new ones, you just get lined up. That's why I like truck racing. They're still pretty wild trucks. They're fun to drive. They're easy to lose control of, and they're pretty light. All right, so this is Daytona. This is qualifying. So I like to do the outside of the track first, and then we cut in for the last lap. Baby. This is our first time lap. So again, I'm going to take the outside of the track. It's the longest way. Try to build up as much speed as possible. The next lap is the lap where I'm going to go ahead and try to cut in and take the shortest route. Hopefully I got the most momentum possible. I see the comments coming through. I'm going to be there in just a second. So that's going to be our first lap. Now let's cut in. We're going to stick as tight as we can to this line. Wasn't great, but that's what you'd expect when you're taking the outside. We're going to try to keep it tight, keep it smooth. All right, let's see where that lands us. Right now it says second. We're 14th. I don't think that's going to stick, but right now it says second, and we're going to be happy about that for just a second. No pun intended. All right, so far it hasn't changed yet. But even still, that should get us at least a top 5, which I'd be happy about. It's sticking so far. It's sticking so far. So the strategy worked, taking the outside and cutting in. Looks like it worked pretty good. We might be starting second here. All right, so let's look at the comments. Like I said, I saw these. Wheel pedals, people don't mind stages. Like I said, we talked about that. I think it's to get everyone back into the pack and more action. But that's the whole point of what I'm getting at. It's not fun until the end. And I don't think that's cool, personally. I don't know. Like I said, IndyCar, you're racing the entire time unless there's a caution. So then, if it's like to create more action, why? Show off how good certain drivers are. I don't want it to be some guy got to pass the last lap and he was 10th, but then they drafted the first. I think that's, I don't know. That's just my opinion. No, WEC. No, I don't know what WEC means. Yeah, but I don't really watch it. Yeah, again, I don't watch it either, but that's why I don't watch it, is because I'm like, the whole premise of it to me doesn't make sense. You know, I get trying to get laps in and stuff like that. As far as like for points, I don't know. The whole thing just seems watered down. I just want to see races where it is the fastest dude, show off the legend. Even IndyCar, I will say, is turning into a little bit too much. With the hybrid system, I think you saw it with Alex Palou. I think he was just the best at deploying that, and then he had a really great car on top of it. And he's an incredible driver. I mean, he's insane. But Marco Andretti said it best. He's like, dude, these cars now are like, what are all these buttons for? You know, back in the day, not that long ago, that's not how these cars were. But, all right, so we are in Daytona. We're about to do another race. This is an unranked one, so let's say we get into some trouble. We're going to retaliate. We're not going to let anyone's shit go unchecked. We're starting third, which is, I don't even know if that's good or bad in this series. People just get so aggressive. They think they're going to win the first lap. It is kind of cool that I'm 227, the car next to me is 722. What are the chances of that? All right, race is about to go green. This is only a 10-lap series, so this isn't going to be a long one. But like I said, there's going to be wrecks. I can promise you that. And we just hope that it's not us. That's what we're going to cross our fingers for. Come on. Welcome, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. We're doing some Sim Sunday racing. Candace is at a baby shower, so we got all afternoon to hang out. I will say, I am very hungry. I don't know what to eat. I had some leftover pizza earlier and it was pretty bussin', but that is not holding me over. Guys, we ended up starting third, by the way. I don't know if I ever said that. We started third, so that's a pretty good qualifier. Let's see where we can finish. Like I said, it's an unranked race. We are going to get in some trouble, I'm sure. We're about to go green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. I bumped your mama. How rude. We are off, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag. At Daytona, the chaos has begun. We're racing too wide right now. I like to stick to the inside. That's just me personally. So we're just going to try to draft first place as much as we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These trucks are all over the frickin' place, man. And again, this is one of those races that it doesn't really matter where you're at until the very last lap, the very last turn. It's all about the draft, baby. Oh, there's a wreck behind us. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people wrecking. Oh, they took out the field. All right, well, we survived. We're not too worried about that. We're up in second right now. We're just going to try to keep it as clean as possible. And have some fair racing. I'm not going to try to slow this guy down by racing him right off the bat. If I see an opportunity, I'll try to take it, but I'm just going to stay behind him and push him as much as I can with the draft. I can't believe we survived that. I can't believe we survived that. Holy shit. All right, 75, if I can take you out, I'm going to. Bye. Bye. Sorry. That might have been toxic, but that was ridiculous. He literally was intentionally trying to push us off the track. I can't believe I was able to save that. After I was pushing him so much, giving him all the racing room. So it's me and 722. I'm not mad about that. I will happily push him to victory. We're 6 laps of 10. We're about to be on 7th. So that's 4 laps to go. The pass. Can we hold it off? There's a guy that's in 3rd. He's catching up though. Oh. 66 is coming out of nowhere. even. Manor Garage. We made the pass. Got some lap traffic we're racing. But I think we got a fellow garage door guy behind me. Oh, big wreck behind us. Big wreck behind us. Currently first. There's 2 to go. It's about to be the white flag. We're currently first. Can we hold it? Come on. Really, dude. It's going to be a race to the finish. Oh no! We got second. Well done, Alex. What a race. What a race. Oh, that was great. That was awesome. We got second place. I'm not even mad about it because that was a fun finish. I'm going to go hit this guy though. He could have got second if he just helped me out instead he wanted to get greedy. Great. All right, let's watch that finish. That was a lot, dude, that was a lot of fun. I don't know. That was crazy. First of all, let's go back. I don't know if you were all here for this. I got pretty toxic during that race. And then we'll go watch the finish. But let's find, there was a guy I was pushing for the first like 5 laps. There he is. So look at this. I'm pushing this guy basically since lap 1. Get behind him. I'm pushing him. Lap 2. Pushing him. 3. Pushing him. I can't see. All right. And then all of a sudden, watch what this guy tries to do. All right. So I'm pushing him, pushing him, pushing him, pushing him, pushing him. Big wreck behind us. Pushing him. Like, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to keep him. Well, there's a car up here. And then once there's a car up here, we have to go around. You pick a side. It's a slow car. So I go to the left, he goes to the right. So here, let's see if we can get a better view. There we go. So there's this slow car coming out of the pits. Slow car coming out of pits, he comes right in our racing line. We're in the far. Well, he comes over, so I split the outside. Then he just pushes me. He tries to push me off the track. Look at this. I saved it. No clue how. No clue how I did that. Come on. But look at how fast this is coming at you. So like, we're riding. All I can see is this tiny little bit of dust. I'm like, oh shit. He goes out that way. I'm like, okay, I have room to clear it this way. Then he cuts in, and then he just keeps cutting me off. He did not want to get to the inside. So I'm like, all right, that's how we're racing now? It's only the third lap or something. I'm like, dude, you're not winning this on the first lap. So I'm like, I'm going to get behind this dude. Oh, watch this, dude. This is so beautiful. Bro, I just straight up wiped that dude out. I'm probably going to get an email about that. Oh, man. Here, watch this. You ready? Watch how fast it was literally like the same lap that I was able to do that too. So, okay, I see the guy going that way, so I'm like, okay, he cut out, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. And like I said, he's bullying me off the track. He has the advantage, but I don't want to wreck him. Because it would have just taken us both out. There's about to be a bank. So I'm like, all right, word, that's what we're doing here? It's so easy to wreck these trucks, especially when you're behind. So bye. Bye 75. That was great. All right, now let's go to the last lap, because that was a sick finish. So we're in first. I was hoping we could hold him. 66 did the same kind of move where he's on the outside. And right there it was. So we had 66 by a decent amount. 722 did get the win. We got second, and we're not mad about it. That was a fun race. I hope you enjoyed that one. I had a blast doing that one. All right, let's look at the comments on the wheel. Yeah, but I don't really watch it. Yay, wrecks. Dude, I told you there's going to be so many wrecks. And the thing is, we actually started pretty far forward. Normally, I won't even qualify for these unranked ones. And if you do start in the back, it's pretty rough because you're avoiding accidents the entire race. Chicken Lady Smith. Yes, I remember you. I was actually trying to remember your username the other day because I was like, it was so random. And I was like, well, maybe if you have chickens. We talked about a farm and all that stuff, but I don't think you have chickens. I don't think you do. And we talked about how my sister has quail. Yeah, dude, it felt good. I don't know. Again, iRacing, I don't know if I should really be streaming me doing that because I do get emails. I do get the emails, iRacing. I'm really sorry. But dude, I'm just having a good time. Darren, how's it going, buddy? The way I built it, it was probably around 7 or 8 or something like that. Something like that. You could probably build a more budget one. It's just, I had to get a special computer for it. I had to do, dude, it was probably even more than that. I didn't calculate it. I just bought what I needed to. Oh, you do have chickens. Okay. But we did talk about that. How's it going, Gavin? I don't think I've seen you in here either, so welcome. So welcome, Darren. Welcome, Gavin. Welcome. Is there another Gavin? Is there 2 Gavins in here? That's crazy. And then Mr., I don't even know what your username is. Mr. Estebehag III. That doesn't sound right. All right, so do we go back? Should I try a Mazda MX-5? I really don't think I want to because I don't think I'm going to be very good at it. Excuse me. I think I'm going to go back to a Formula V. I think we have to. I got to get this license up. And I had 2 bad races today. One, I had the black flag, so I had to finish like 5th. The second, I started pole. I've never gotten pole in Formula V. I got a pole position. And then I freaking hit the curb so hard it damaged my suspension, which I've never seen happen. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, now I know. That's devastating. Gavin, I'm doing amazing, brother. It is Sunday. It is the day of rest. I am relaxing on my sim. I'm wearing sweatpants right now. It's starting to feel a little fally. I got a little bit of an itch in my throat. I'm wondering, am I about to be sick? I sure hope not. I was out last night doing some shenanigans, so I hope that didn't catch up to me. We'll see, though. How about you? How you doing, buddy? You having a good day so far? What are you getting into today? You going to be watching some football? What's everyone up to today? How is football going? I don't know if I have this set up on here. Bada bing, bada boom. Check that out. So let's see. When does this game start? 1 p.m. Oh, it's literally starting right now. Who do you guys think who's going to win today? Do you think it's the Steelers or do you think it's the Browns? I'm going to say the Steelers. But I have not been watching that much football this year. Then we got the Rams and the Ravens. Is that starting at 1 too? That's starting at 1. So all the football is about to be starting too. So if you are here watching, thank you. I don't watch football personally. I'm a motorsports guy. I don't know what races are on today though, so I might not be that big of a motorsports guy. One of these days, this is going to let me join the race. Come on. It's crazy. So you're just chilling. You're having a good day. I love to hear it, Gavin. You're chilling, Mr. Esteban. There's no way I'm saying that right, but you'll have to. You think? Yeah, dude. I think the Steelers are going to win too. I live in PA, so I'm also rooting. I'm rooting for the Steelers. If it's the Eagles, I'll root for the Eagles. If it's the Steelers, I'll root for the Steelers. But again, I'm not a big football guy. I hate to say it. I know everybody loves sports. Not a fan. Whole lot of goy slop. All right, my dad just texted me asking if I have a reciprocating saw. So I don't know what he needs that for, but it's probably not good. It's hedgehog with my name. It's hard to say. Okay. Let me see if I can. Bro, that's not how you spell hedgehog, though. Esteban. Hedge. Yeah, but it's not how you spell exhaust pipe. All right. I need to see if I have a reciprocating saw blade for my old man. All right, we got the steering set up. Now we're doing throttle calibration, shifting. Look left, look right, exit, bada bing, bada boom. Now we're gonna go to audio, and I have to do this every single time. So if someone knows how I cannot do this, that would be sick. In fact, I've never even really tried. I bet you it's this right here. That's so funny. It's literally that. I'm pretty sure I just fixed it. All right, so there's 20 seconds left in practice, so we're not even gonna worry about practice. I do fine at this track. It's just a matter of the consistency here. All right, we will look for him in a second. All right, so let's see what we got up there. So it's Hedgehog with my name. It's hard to say. It's just a typo. Okay, well that makes sense. I could live with that. I'm not grilling you that hard. So what is your name? Can you type just your name? How do I say your name? That way I can get it right. Bro, I actually might be getting sick. I don't like the feeling. I'm also so hungry. I'm loving it. But yes, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. We're doing a bit of sim racing. Let's get it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say there. Is this qualifying? I think this is qualifying. So let's try to get a couple quality laps. That was the curb that took out my suspension last time, so I gotta be careful around that thing. Whew. That was close. All right, so this is about to be our first time lap here. We're racing at Lime Rock in the Formula V cars. This is our first qualifying lap. First lap, it says, I'm not even gonna do another lap. We have a pretty good time. I don't really even care if I'm first. It said I was pole, it says I'm second now. I'm not even worried about it. We are plenty far ahead. All right, let's look at the comments. There's a little Sasquatch on the side of the road. Did you see that, dude? I don't know if I did, actually. Let's go back and watch the Sasquatch. I don't know if I've ever even taken notice. Where did you see a Sasquatch? Where do you see the Sasquatch at? I see the signs. Because they scan these tracks. So if you see it on here, it's actually what's at the track. Where do you see a Sasquatch at? Second last turn. Okay, okay. Oh, I should probably slow. Did I pass him? Did I miss him? Oh, thanks, Gavin. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Dude, I'm trying to find this Sasquatch. I did not see a Sasquatch. Second to last turn. Because there's a person in that thing. I still don't see. Was right there. What? Okay. Here, wait, maybe I should do this. Maybe we'll go in car. Because this is like basically the same exact view you'd see when I'm driving. Yeah, where was the Sasquatch, bro? I believed you, too. Because, like, they do have weird stuff, like, at some of these tracks. So it wouldn't surprise me if they had that. But, all right. I hate to do this, but I kind of want to go check something for my dad. He asked if I have a reciprocating saw, which I do. I just don't know if I have any blades. Here, we'll leave this up. You can watch the other guys qualifying. I'm going to be right back. It's going to be like 2 minutes, not even. The race is starting in 2 minutes. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. It was right there. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look. Oh, thank you for the sub as well. I don't know how to pronounce it. Archezium. Archezium? No, that doesn't sound right. Archezium? 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 Who could say? But I want to go. I want to stay here though, because the stream is popping. I'm not gonna lie, it's going off right now. So we'd love to see it. So maybe I shouldn't leave. Maybe the time to stay is now. But I hate to do it. I have to go. This is for my own father, for crying out loud. Wait, did you see it? Last one. Bro, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I cannot see. Unless it's up here. All right, apparently my dad's gonna have to wait because I have a race about to start. All right, so the race is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. But before it does, I'm gonna run and get an Alani. I'm going to see that. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I feel, you say father comes first, and then I'm literally talking about how I'm gonna have to do it after this. It's not that serious. I think I have reciprocating saw blades. I just don't know. All right, there's literally 1 minute before this starts, so I'm gonna run. I'll be right back. We back. All right. Oh shit. I just missed the start of the race. I just missed the start of the race. No. Come on. I do have a blade. Bro. All right. Today's not my day for Formula V. I thought I had a whole minute left. I was wrong. Dude, that's crazy. No. It's not even crazy. I should have known better. That's okay. You just never know. Maybe some people will wreck. We're not going to be fighting for anything but last place, pretty much. Because I'm pretty sure we're screwed. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Baby driver mode activated. Let's go. Like I said, these Formula V cars are not super fast, but they are hard to stay on the track, and they're really good as far as a learning tool. We're currently 10th. There's a yellow flag up ahead, so that means someone off the track. So maybe we're about to be 9th. I mean, I missed the first 20 seconds of the race. So we'll see what we can do with that. Oof. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. I saved it and I didn't go off track. What the hell was, bro? That guy basically stopped. Get the hell out of the way. I've never seen someone take that so slow. Watch how fast I like obliterate that guy. All right, so 8th place is currently in the pit box. So we're gonna be in 8th place here, it looks like. But I will say everyone else is very far ahead. Remember that 20 seconds we talked about? That's basically how far ahead they are. They're 25 seconds away. That's okay. Because as long as we don't get any like points as far as like incident points, a race is decent. All right, so we're 7th right now somehow. We're 7th. I'm not mad about it. We missed 20 minutes of the freaking race, so what do you expect to happen? And I blame you guys. None of you even told me, hey Matt, the stream started. And by stream, I mean race. I didn't have my phone. I wouldn't have seen it anyways, but I don't think I saw any comments that said that. Let's see. You got this? No, not one person. Oh no, someone did say that. Yeah, I was gonna be dead last, bro. I'm gonna start calling you Sonic since your username's Hedgehog. Sonic, you are right. I am gonna be dead last. In fact, we're doing better than we should be doing right now. We're currently 7th. I don't even know how. All right, so we're 7th. We're basically stuck at 7th. Unless something big happens ahead. You just never know, though. I'm hoping for a big wreck. There's 7 minutes to go. We're 7th place. We missed the first 20 seconds of the race minimum. And by the way, I do have a reciprocating saw blade, in case you were wondering. My dad wants it for his exhaust, he said. We have a lap car ahead of us. So at least we have someone that we're trying to catch up to. He's 5.5 seconds ahead, so let's see if we can catch up to him. Not that it matters, but more for the hunt. 4.5 seconds now. We just gained a whole second with how fast we took that chicane. .3. We're going to try to get in his draft right here. Man, we didn't really get any speed off of that. In fact, nothing really different about that one. All right, we're down to 3.1 now, so we are gaining on them. We're currently 7th now, so something happened. Wait, we were always 7th. What am I talking about? We have 8th and 9th in front of us. We're catching up to 9th. He's now 2.8 seconds away. There's 4.5 minutes left in the race. Anything could happen. There could be a big wreck, taking multiple cars out. More than likely that won't happen. But if we could even get 1 or 2 more spots out of this, I would be forever grateful. The Formula V just has not been our day today. I mean, we normally do podiums every single race, and today we're just having one mistake after the next. All right, we're now 1.3 seconds away, 1.1 second away. We should be able to overtake him here in this straightaway. All right. I thought we'd have more speed coming into this. We don't. But we'll pass him in the turn, I think, because I'm normally pretty frickin' fast compared to people. My man is cooking though. More than I was expecting him to for a lap car. Oh no, I do not want to get points over passing a lap car. It ain't happening. All right, respect. I was worried we were going to collide. It was pretty much 50-50. I don't have mirrors that I can see that far. I could have done that. I should have probably done that, but then I would have missed my mark. All right, so next car is 5.8 seconds ahead. There's 2.5 minutes left. Do you think we can catch him or what? It's possible. He's 5.4 seconds, 5.1 seconds. Something happened to him. He's going slow. I bet you I can catch him. 4.2 seconds. All right, there's a minute and a half left. We cut it down to 1.5 seconds. There's no way I don't pass this scrub. So after this lap, it'll be our final lap. We're 7th. No way! We just got 4 points for no reason. Well, we disqualified that guy. He must have had too many points. That's so annoying. It was not worth it. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. I just got 8 points in the past 2 seconds. Why did I do all that? Can somebody tell me? Formula V has not been our friend today. This is normally my saving grace. Oh my. It is my fault. All of the incidents have been my issue. It is the last lap. We're gonna get 7th place. I missed the start. I then hit multiple cars. The car behind has gone off. Good. That's what they get for hitting me. It was kind of my fault though. I kind of thought he was going to. I pulled out. I was like, why the heck did I do that? But I did it, and it is what it is. So we are looking like a 7th place finish. And at this point, might as well just keep it safe. There's no point on rushing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't our it wasn't our brightest moment, but it is what it is. That's the race, ladies and gentlemen. 7th place, 8 points. It doesn't get much worse than that. It really doesn't. Push, push, push to the limit. You're watching the Browns game, Gavin? How's it going so far? I don't know if I'm even allowed to do what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to. Oh. What the hell? What the hell, y'all? What the hell, Barry? TV, YouTube. So you were watching the Browns game. Let's see how it's going. So do you want the Browns to win? In F1, you would get a 5-second penalty for cutting him off. Cutting who off? Oh, it probably. In any racing, I would imagine what I did is probably illegal. But they do give you points. There's no penalty like in time. There would be a penalty if you went off track and like in a shortcut. That's the only thing that I think that iRacing does where they actually slow you down. Everything else, it would be something like that. But yeah, in IndyCar, it would do the same thing. And in any motorsport, they would call that. In iRacing, they do not. So we were talking about the Browns game. Let's see how that's going. All right. Steelers are up. You'll love to see it. How do I get out of this? Exit full screen. Let's look at the Rams. Ravens are up. That's also good. And the Chargers are up. Everyone's got 3 points right now. That's kind of weird. Literally every single team. Well, not every team, but you know what I'm saying. All right, how do I get out of this? Why is this full screen like this? I hate this. All right, bada bing, bada boom. All right, do we do another race? What do we think? What do we think? Our score is going up somehow. And I hate to say it, but I think I have to do another. Because I should be winning races, or at least getting podiums. I hate to say it, but I'm doing another. This is a Formula V day. That's just what's happening. We're going to boost our score all day. Yeah, they're up right now. The Eagles are not playing today, or are they? Push it to the limits. Yeah, we can push it to the limits for show. All right. Let's go. Push it to the limits. The 19th. Oh, dang. So when did they play last? That's crazy. I still didn't see the, I don't know if Ark's still in the convo, but I still haven't seen the frickin' thing that you're talking about. I never saw the Sasquatch. Matt loves Sasquatch. I want to see Sasquatch. Have you tried a different track? Bro, the thing that stinks is in the official, like if you're trying to get your licenses, they do certain tracks every week. So it's Lime Rock. It's basically over and over. I've been taking advantage of it because Lime Rock isn't that hard of a track. Where some of these tracks that they do, bro, it's so hard. But I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten pretty good at these in comparison to where I was when I started. But right now I'm trying to get a Formula license. I'm a rookie right now. So we're trying to get our D license, and once we get a D license, then we can start racing Formula 4 cars. So that's what I'm doing. It probably does get a little boring whenever I'm just going back and forth with the same track over and over. So I even get bored with it. But the thing is, Lime Rock today, we've had such bad finishes. Like our top finish today was 5th place, and normally it's a podium every single time. Like when I first started racing these, I was getting podium every time, and I didn't even know what I was doing yet. Now I'm actually racing pretty decent, just not today. But to answer the question, yes, we do race a bunch of different tracks. It's just, this is what we're racing today. We're trying to get that Formula license. We're back at an even point where it's a 2.5 is where you start. We had some incidents to where we went down. So we finally have our score back up to a 2.5. I think you have to have at least a 3 at the end of the season, and then you get upgraded. And then we'll have a D license. And then we'll go from there. But that's why you keep seeing the same track over and over. It's because I'm just trying to get some points, baby. That's all. And it's not fun. Honestly, this is the most Formula V car racing I've ever done. Because like I said, these cars, it's what you have to start with, but they're freaking hard. Because you just want to go fast when you're racing. All you want to do is go fast. Well, if you try to go fast in these things, you're just going to wreck. They can't handle it. Which is what's good about these cars. You learn so much about handling cars, and going slow is actually fast sometimes, and that's it's a good thing to learn. I got some chapstick last night at this party in the gift bag. Thank you, Amima. This stuff is bussin'. It's cocoa butter. It's very good. My lips are so dry today. But yeah, that's why you keep seeing it. This is probably going to be my last race of the day here on this track, because I just can't keep doing it over and over again. All right, so it looks like we are ready to start the official race. Let's hop in that lobby. Bada bing, bada boom. So what's everyone else up to today? What are you guys doing today? Are you just hanging out? We're on the stream, vibing. What else is going to go on today? All right, so Bill and Kira at the Ravens game. So my fiance's sister is at the Ravens game right now. I think Bill, her fiance, is buddies with some of the Ravens players. Because the one guy posted, my future brother-in-law owns a gym, and one of the Ravens players posted on his story with one of his water bottles. Kind of cool. Just launched a NASCAR race. Let's go. Are you doing NASCAR 25 or what are you doing? Or are you doing are you on iRacing? All right. I got a little bit more racing I can do. Oh, you're just watching. Oh, the actual race. I'm thinking of Sims and stuff like that. That is one thing that stinks about IndyCar. There's no racing going on. It's such a short season. I'm debating, do I want to qualify or do I not want to qualify? It's 8 minutes if I don't. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm debating qualifying, but I don't really care. But let's do it. We'll do one lap, get up there at least. All right. Let's see what kind of speed we're working with here. Come on. Green flag. No! Can you believe it? Can you believe I did that? I can. I can believe it. What about you, Sonic? Oh, by the way, Grosjean just drove an F1 car. Did he just drive? I actually think I did see that. He did it with Tony, or Hinchcliffe, James Hinchcliffe. Right? I saw Hinchcliffe just drove a F1 car for the first time ever. All right, so that was not ideal. I don't even know if that lap is going to count. Let's try again. We don't have the speed to get the fastest lap of the session, but maybe we could at least get a top 5. Are you fucking... Sorry, pardon my language. Did not mean to say that. My neighbor watches my YouTube sometimes, so I gotta be careful about what I say. I do not want to influence him. right, sorry, I'm responding. My girlfriend's doing stuff, fiance, whatever, and my dad's needing that reciprocating saw. All right. Qualifying's over. I text my dad. I'll go pick up or drop off the reciprocating saw after this race. So this is my last race. So we need it to count, okay? Cool part is the helmet he was wearing was designed by his kids. That is sick. Whenever I was at the Indy 500 a couple years ago after the race, I went to like where all the drivers are hanging out. I have a video of Grosjean throwing a football with his kids at their motorhomes and stuff, with where all the drivers' motorhomes are. It's just Grosjean throwing a football after the 500. It's pretty cool, actually. I think he wrecked. I like Grosjean as a person. I just don't think he's that incredible of a driver. In comparison to, like, the IndyCar grid. I don't know how he did it on F1, but he was talented, just not like some of the guys. All right, let's go back into here so I can see it on this once it starts. Race will be starting in about a minute. Ba 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 ba. Oh. What is happening here? Come on. All right, there we go. Got it working. He's better in F1, was he? Yeah, like I said, he just had a tough time. The Indy cars, there's no traction control, there's no ABS, there's none of that stuff. It's just a lot of power. But to be honest, he kind of pissed me off sometimes because he would always get out of the car after a wreck and just be so angry. It's like, dude. I mean, I guess I get it. I don't know. I'm sure he came to IndyCar thinking he was going to be the best, but it didn't shake out that way. He wants to race next season from what I hear, but I don't think he's signed to anybody yet. I don't know who would even take him, to be honest with you. He's a big name and everything. It's just a matter of the talent pool is so... IndyCar's only going to get better and better in the next 10 years. I think. We'll see. Oh no, we're starting dead last this race. That sucks. Were you really? That's crazy, bro. That was probably so insane. I never talked to Grosjean. I've seen him so many times up close, but I've never like went to talk to him. I go to quite a few IndyCar races, so I'll see a bunch of the drivers and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I never want to be that guy. I need to start doing that though. I am hungry. This is so fun waiting, isn't it? This is why I live stream this stuff, because otherwise I would be so bored just sitting here. The live streaming really does help make things go by. So thank you for keeping me company. The race is about to start. We'll be starting momentarily. Sorry, for a second I thought I had that set up there. Come on. The last race I went up and went downstairs for some stuff, and I ended up missing the start of the race, and I was down the entire race, like 30 seconds. We got 7th. I'm hoping here we do not make any contact with cars. I will let them get the position if they want it that bad, is what I'm telling myself. We want 0 incidents so we can increase our score. I don't know what happened to that car, but he disappeared. Jeez. All right, well, we went from freaking last place to 4th. In the first turn or two. Bro, it is so annoying when people are going that slow. We made it through the first lap. This is a 12-minute race. The laps take about a minute, I think. Bro. Well, dude, I can understand thinking if he died, you would be pretty upset. Rebecca. We're quitting this race. I don't know what to say. Formula V did not go hard today. Formula V did not go hard at all. Oh, do I finish the race? Maybe I should, because if I don't, I'm screwed. How's it going, Rebecca? I hope you're having a better afternoon than I am. I've had a pretty tough day racing, if I'm being totally honest with you. What a bummer. You're having a good day? Well, that makes me happy. At least you're having a good day. Welcome. I hope you're having a spectacular Sunday. I can't believe how bad I have been racing today. Making silly mistakes left and right. Why would I take that inside line like that is the question. How was my yesterday? My yesterday was really good. I had a birthday party for a friend. He did a roast. Look at this. So we did a roast for his birthday. And look at what his girlfriend drew. Like, he legit had a stage and everything. So like here's like the basement where we were hanging out, and then he had a stage set up, and then they had a roast. His girlfriend drew that poster. So that's Zach right there. And then that's the drawing. Comedy Central, roast of Zach Joyce. She drew that. It's crazy. So we actually had like a roast, and everyone was in their Halloween costumes. I was a cowboy. There was me right before my roast. I was a cowboy. So I had a great day yesterday, to answer your question, Rebecca. And I'm allowed to start racing again, so I should probably get back in the race. Because Mama didn't raise no quitter. Let all those guys pass. I'm not going to interfere with their racing. But we are going to redeem this day, Rebecca. Don't you worry. Oh, that guy ain't faster than me. Don't you give me a blue flag. If you see that blue flag in the corner with the yellow stripe, that comes out when there's a faster car approaching. Like, so I'm a lap car. I basically wrecked, and you saw what happened. So it wants me to let that guy pass. But I'm not going to do that, because he's definitely not faster than me. If he starts to be faster than me, I will let him pass. Like right now, I'm going to let him pass. Dude, I'll let you pass. I'll let you pass, buddy. I'll let you pass. I'll let you pass. I'll let you pass. Because he's battling the car in front, so I'm not trying to ruin his race here. Even though that is the guy I took out earlier. So he's also probably a little bit cautious of me in general. He knows the mayhem I caused. So we are going to get a 10th place finish. We will have the worst couple finishes in our Formula V history today. And that's how we're going to have to end the stream too, which is devastating. Oh no, what did you just retract? Harvey, oh shoot, Harvey, I just looked down and went off track. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Are you going to do some racing today? I've had some terrible luck today, brother. We got 5 minutes left in this race. There's no coming back from the incident in the beginning. That's okay. I kind of overreacted, to be honest with you. Oh my God, why did he just do that to that person? That was really toxic. That's kind of what I did the last race, though, if I'm being honest. Let's be real. But how you doing today, brother? Let's see. Good. Gonna finish up my work. How'd the pump go? Oh, dude, that's sick, dude. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Bro, just hearing the word Thanksgiving makes me hype. Because I love it, dude. It's like when all the family gets together. It's a kind of a crazy day, to be honest with you. It's a lot of work for just a meal and then that's it. But I love it. I love it. I love turkey, I love mashed potatoes, I love stuffing, I love gravy. Me and Candace basically do that stuff all the time. We'll get a rotisserie chicken, mashed potato, gravy. In fact, now that we're talking about it, I think I'm gonna have Thanksgiving tonight, brother. In honor of my boy Harvey, we're gonna have a rotisserie chicken, some mashed tatties. Oh shoot, I forgot my oven's still broken, bro. So I don't think I am going to do that, actually. I think we're grilling. That sucks. I was really excited for a second. I haven't had a stove in a week and a half. I have a new one getting delivered on Tuesday. All right, we got 3 minutes left in the race. We're still 10th. I don't think there's anything we're going to do to change that unless somebody quits. You know what's really crazy? I wrecked that car. I probably could have fixed my car and still been in the race. But instead, I quit like an idiot. I don't know why I did that. Because this car is the guy I took out too. I was just so upset. anyways. How's everyone else's Saturday or Sunday going? So wait, did the water pump go? Okay, the water went well, the pump went too long, my battery died. Oh no, dude. No, wait, I couldn't read the rest of that. Ooh. Well, that's good that it went well at least. I'm going to read the rest of that because I definitely saw the battery died and I feel like some more tea was being spilled at the end of that comment. Alright, it is the last lap. Alright, battery dies are charging enough. Gonna bleed the stuff. Hope she's not leaking anymore. Well, that's good. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh no! My boy just spun! Oh no! Can he recover in time to keep his second place? I wasn't even on his butt or anything. I was giving him all the room in the world. I think he's still okay. I think he's still going to get his second place. When you spin out, you lose about 5 seconds, give or take. He looks like he's in an okay spot. We are going to be stuck in 10th place, however. And that's okay. We deserve a 10th place. We quit, and that's what you get. But then we came back. We came, cooler heads prevailed, and we did come back. More coming in hot. Let's go, my boy. So you missed it, brother. We had an awful day racing today. We got spun out, and it was a stupid move on my part. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, that was going to happen. I tried to cut it on the inside right here, and I would hit tires with somebody else. And it was like the first lap, so I basically quit. And then I was like, what am I doing? I can't quit. I need to get the points. If I forfeit, you lose a ton of points, so I couldn't do that. So hopefully, I didn't lose too many points after that race, brother. Can he make it, chat? The answer, not today. Yeah, dude, it was a bummer. Really not cool, but it happens. It happens. It is a rough start. What other games do I play? Honestly, I don't play anything but Sim. The only thing I do is iRacing. I have a PS5 behind this computer screen, but I never turn it on. I literally bought it for F1 or whatever, and I just never use it. Because I do iRacing. I love the iRacing so much. I think I even had an Xbox on this thing at one point. Like I don't know. But yeah, brother, I don't really do a whole lot other than iRacing. All it is iRacing. And if I'm not posting this, I'm probably posting nothing, if I'm being totally transparent. I'm just a guy who likes racing. That's all it is. I got a sim. And with iRacing, there's so much sitting around. It's fun to have a chat to talk to. Yeah, bro, I got F1 25 too. I can drive F1 cars if you want. Like, we can show you what an F1 car looks like. Here's IndyCar. Let's go to a F1 car. I can drive any kind of car you could ever imagine. You just have to buy them. But I did buy a Mercedes F1 car. Where the heck is it? There we go. This is the W13. Should we do Spa? I've never done Spa with this car. Let's give it a go, though. This is just a test drive. We'll do a little test drive. Is it? Dude, they got Mazda MX-5 racing on here, brother. I recommend iRacing. I think it's the sickest thing ever. Like I said, it's what the guys that actually race for real life. This is what they're using as a tool. Spa's the best for F1. Dude, it's a lot of fun for a lot of things. I like it even for IndyCar. It's really challenging because you got some nice curvy straightaways. You got the chicanes. You got tight turns where it's like a acute angle. You got some nice swervy ones. We're gonna wreck, dude. These cars are hard to drive. And when I go from like a car that goes 98 to 200 miles an hour, it's completely different, dude. The braking points are different. The accelerating is different. But we're going to give it a go. We'll see what we got. But yeah, brother, I love racing. So that's really what I'm here posting about most of the time. We got to configure controls. Why do we have to do that? I'm surprised we have to do this. We just did it a second ago. All right, let's get audio. All right, bada bing, bada boom. That should work. We are ready to test drive, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Spa. We're in a Formula One car. Now, do we like the way this looks is the question. I don't know if I want to change the cockpit view. I think I do. Settings, driving, driver's view. Okay, that went the wrong way with it. So we want driver view. Bada bing. We want to go up with this. We'll make it 110. See what that looks like. Slightly better. I want a little bit more though. I'm wanting a wider field of view. We're gonna go 120. That basically gives us more in the mirror. That might be too much. That is arguably too much, actually. I think I'm gonna go back to 110, actually. 110 it is. That's plenty fine. Even this might be. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. I feel like even that's too much, dude. We'll go 106, see what that looks like. That's gonna be good enough, whatever, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it. We're back in Spa. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Is that it's still too wide. It looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. We're gonna do that. We're gonna leave it like that. All right, we're back. That looks much better. Who needs mirrors? All right. Dude, these cars are so freaking long. Woo! Woo! I think I need to make my driver taller too. Dude, I can't see shit. All right. Let's make our driver slightly taller. Settings, driver view. We're gonna give him a full inch. That looks more reasonable, right? Everyone agrees? Yeah, no, you definitely have to. Is it expect? I mean, what do you mean by that? OS LOL, I'm also welcome. I've never seen your username, but I don't know what you mean by is it expensive to collect all the items for a simulator? I mean, iRacing is a monthly subscription kind of thing. You can buy it by the year. That's what I did. And then if you want like a car like this, you buy the car. So it comes with some certain cars and you can race those, but realistically you're gonna wanna buy cars. And cars are like all the way from like 10 to 15 bucks, but then you have it. But the tracks is where it gets expensive because you gotta buy every track. And if you're doing different kinds of racing, like if you go from an oval kind of racing to like Formula racing versus IndyCar racing, they're all different tracks. So you really want to pick a discipline and stick to that. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to miss that turn. I literally was like, wait, is this what the turn I'm always missing? It sure is. I went way too fast in that. Jeez. Fun fact, I had an M8 and I totaled it doing exactly that. All right, we're gonna reset this. I honestly never drive the Formula One car, so it's so different than the Indy cars, which is the closest thing I drive. I was kind of talking smack on F1 earlier. Bro, this car is insane. This thing is crazy, bro. Bro, this car is sick though, dude. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to go fast. I should probably just get a lap around the track first. Yeah, I know, warm up those tires. See, you say that, but you don't even know what you're saying. Because literally, if you take a tiny bit of accelerator, like you don't understand how, like the tiniest input will make you wreck. Like it's easy to be like, oh, warm up the tires. No shit, you gotta warm up the tires. It's not easy to actually do it. Because I'm not just warming up tires, I'm also trying to go fast. That's the thing, is I think I need to set up a camera for my feet, because people just have no idea how much is going on at the feet. That's where a lot of the driving's happening. Again, almost. Woo! Dude, this car is so fun. I'm kind of surprised I never really do this. Terrible line. I just don't know Spa track that great. Like I know it okay, but not really. Like I don't know at all what's coming up. I think this is an area I can basically flat out. Woo! And this is tight right here. See? Bro, that was just like a tiny feather too much. Like, even with warm tires, you kept saying warm tires. It's not that, it's the tiniest bit. I wish you could see like this bottom bar a little bit better, because that's really what's showing you like that tiny like input. Like if I just go, if I floor it and then let off, I don't know. All right, last turn here. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Woo! Alright. Do I push it fast? I don't know. I guess I don't. All right, let's try again. Our car at least stayed intact that time. I was talking smack on the F1, and I will say this is a lot of fun to drive. It's hard. Oh my God, every time. Happened 2 times in a row. Ooh, we almost crashed a little bit there. Chicken lady, how you doing? Welcome back. We're doing all right. We didn't have a whole lot of luck today racing, if I'm being totally honest. We had some pretty rough racing today. So we're just in a test track right now, racing the Formula One. Just getting a little bit of stick time in. A different racing discipline. I'm telling you, these cars are so hard when you're going slow to accelerate. But no, we're having a fun time today. We're having a fun time. Rest in peace, W13. Seriously. But thank you, Chicken Lady. That was very, very sweet of you. Honestly, we've had a pretty poppin' chat today. It's been a fun day. I hate to do this because it's still kind of going off, but I got to go drop a tool off to my dad. I hope you guys understand. He wants to cut an exhaust up, so I got to see what he's up to. You don't floor it on the last. Wow, that's some really amazing advice there, buddy. I should just not floor it. Oh my God. That's life-changing advice. I'm going to go ahead and dwell on that for a while. I think that's going to be it for today. That's not true. I will be back because honestly, I'm not done racing for today. That was fun. Maybe I'll do an AI race with those cars because honestly, that was, that's a challenge. That is a challenge. All right, but thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I appreciate it. I will be back. I will probably stream tomorrow. Honestly, I'm trying to get that license upgraded. Oh, and I'm glad that I did because it looks like I got more points even though I didn't do that great in the last race. So we're trying to upgrade our Formula license. We're trying to get at least our D license. Well, not at least. That is what we're trying to get. We're trying to get a D license on the Formula cars right now. So that's why you're seeing me do a lot of Formula V races right now. We have a 2.52, and I think you need a 3 for this season promotion. So we could do that. I think we're close. If we just keep racing it, I think we can make it happen. So we will be back later today. Don't worry, Chicken Lady. And we will be back later today, if I had to guess. But I have some errands I got to run. I got to drop some stuff off for my dad. Be a good son. The whole nine. I'm sure you understand. But thank you all for joining us. I appreciate it. If you didn't subscribe, throw a like up there. Appreciate it. And we will be back. Thank you for everyone in the chat who did participate. Peace.